Hey guys, I am TimeBomb666 and I'm taking a look at the newest work from hip hop artist Immortal Technique called The Third World. Now, I would show you the album, the CD, but I currently have misplaced it. But I did buy it. I'm a huge fan of Immortal Technique since I heard Tell the Truth, otherwise known as Bin Laden, a collaboration with a bunch of guys, Mos Def, Jadakiss was in there, Eminem I think too. Um, this is by far one of the best albums I think I've heard. I looked at Chaos's Yes, and it's in the league, but I'd take Immortal Technique over Chaos. I'd say just because he's very very political. If you've heard his stuff, you'll know what I'm talking about. Um, I don't know if there was an actual title track for it, but when I went onto the MySpace, typically on MySpace, the artist will post what will be the title tracks, and what was on there was a title called Apocryphy. So I just figured that was what the title track was supposed to be. I don't know if that's actually or not. Um, there's actually two songs on the album, both called Apocryphy. There's one that's about the sixth or seventh song, I think it is. It's just a little remix thing, no lyrics or anything. It's about 45 seconds long. The second one, well, actually, it's the first one. If you buy the CD and you put it in, and you let the CD start playing, let it play for like 5 seconds, and then rewind it. There's actually a hidden track on it, which is the actual track called Apocryphy. Really good song. Vocals, the mixing is insane. He's got collaborations on there with one of my favorites that he's got is it's called Lick Shots, and he's done it with Chino XL, which is another him. Chino XL and Crooked Eye. I think Crooked Eye or Crooked One. I'm not sure which one it is, but oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's a wicked song. Again, it's done with DJ Green Lantern, who has done work on his other two albums, Revolutionary Volume 2 and Revolutionary Volume 1. It's a phenomenal album. I was blown away when I first heard it. And the first thing I will say is if you're not used to hearing a lot of very political, vulgar, violent, psychotically charged lyrics, I don't think you should listen to this album, because some of the stuff he talks about is not for the faint of heart. My point, in case if you've ever heard a song by him called Obnoxious, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's actually a couple songs that were released almost a year before the actual album, because I remember when I was on his MySpace, I had downloaded Parole and Mistakes before the album actually came out, and I didn't realize until after I'd bought the album that these are the same two songs I had been listening to before. So that was actually pretty cool. They've got a lot of vocal, or not vocal tracks, but little voice clips. One of them is called the Harlem Renaissance, and it's got a guy who's talking about a thing that's called I guess the point of the song is based off of what this guy was talking about. It's called the Harlem Renaissance. Good song. There's a really cool one in there called Stronghold. Good song on that one too. Parole is really damn good, and there's one really cool one on here. It's the last song. It's called Crimes of the Heart, and it's an amazing song. So yeah, if I had the CD, again, I would show it to you, but I don't. But it's a phenomenal album. I was looking on his website, and the release date for I believe it's Revolutionary Volume 3, and there's also Middle Passage coming out too. So if you're a Immortal Technique fan, I am. Some people would say, "Why are you a Immortal Technique fan?" I see the Rage Against the Machine and the Rancid poster behind you. You're not a hip hop fan. I am a hip hop fan of old school hip hop and whatnot. So yeah, definitely check it out. Immortal Technique, Third World Revolutionary Volume 3 coming soon. And as they say on the album, you're not worth it, you sons of bitches.